Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Good afternoon, Kalpana. I'm pretty good. And thank you for asking. And how are you?
I'm fit and fiddle. Thanks for asking me too. Okay, we are meeting very first time. I think we should start with the introduction.
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, my name is Alka and I hail from Lucknow, the capital of UP. About my academic career, I'm postgraduate in English. And about my family, I have two sons. They both are married. And my husband is a retired banker. If I talk about my activities in the leisure time, so I love to read. Sometimes I listen to music as well. Music, when I listen, when I get stressed out, when I feel that I'm so much stressed, then I love to connect with some music. And yeah, nowadays interacting with different people, this is my foremost hobby, I would say. Yeah.
It was lovely to hear.
Yeah, so you are in Noida Extension, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, my son is also there only in Noida Extension. Okay. I don't know, actually, he has owned his new house, so that there are many schools, one after another, like 4 or 5 schools in one row. So my son's apartment is just opposite to one school. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, and Noida, where I am living here, so it is an educational park. It is called the educational park.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
so there are so much school, and yes, you are saying right. And now I am living here, so in my area, you can see 2 and 3 schools.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So do you find this English language you are practicing, na? Do you
Yes,
practice daily?
yes, I practice daily. Sometimes I practice half an hour. Sometimes I practice 2 hours only for the speaking. Rest of I do like reading, listening to videos whenever I have time. So it depends on my time.
Yeah, because you have children, huh?
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
yeah, that's the reason. Like mothers have to give so much time to their children. And being a housewife, I think you have to do a lot of work. Every mother and like every housewife, they do a lot of work in the house. See, though there are servants also, still we have to run behind them. We have to like guide them what to do, what not to do. So it
Yes,
keeps us the whole time, I would say.
yes,
Okay.
yes, absolutely.
Yes. So do you love this language, English language?
Yes, I am very passionate about this language since my childhood. But some of reason, yes, I have learned this language when I was in college. So that time I was connected with the people in English. But
Yeah.
when I got married and after marriage, I just disconnect with this language. And yes, and like when I become mother, so I fully I was fully housewife and take care of children. So that time I didn't think about the English language. So I will in the future I will be in need in the for the language. But now I feel like that the English language is very important for everyone's life if they want to grow in real life. So
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely correct you are. Because see, suppose you are going something abroad, out of India. So when we go to other countries also, that time this language is very, I think it has become so essential for everybody. They should know how to speak and to convey their thoughts. So it's very
yes,
difficult when we don't know the language, we can't speak the native language. See,
yes,
okay.
yes, yes,
So
ma'am. And ma'am, it is not for the only for the foreign country. It
yeah,
is we can say we if we are going the, all over India. So like in the Maharashtra and the other Assam, they
yes,
don't know they don't know their others native language. Like my native language is Hindi. When I went to Bombay, so I just hired taxi for the and the taxi driver did not know how to speak in Hindi, and he was speaking in their Marathi language, and I was not able to understand what he was doing saying. So
yeah,
this is also like then I feel like that if I know if I was able to speak in English, so I could convey my thought in the English, and he will and he also understand what I want to say. So this is also, it is not only the foreign country and it is also when the people, when the person is not able to speak or listen to their native language, so we should talk in English. So English is a global language.
And you are absolutely right. It's not the thing of like going abroad. Even in our country, whenever we go to some state, it happened with me. And now I remember one incident. We had been to Punjab. My husband got transferred to Punjab. So in Punjab, my neighbor had a maid servant, So I told her to send the maid servant to do my work. Yeah, and she didn't know a word of Hindi. She knew only Punjabi, and that to Punjabi, and like some village language, Punjabi, but not that common language in Punjabi, something different. She used to speak with me. So anyhow, I would by the how to convey. See, once I had to come to UP from Punjab, then I wanted to tell her, you can take a holiday. You will have a holiday for a week because I'm going out, to my in-laws' place. So, but how to convey this to her? But she was not able to understand my Hindi, and I was not able to understand her Punjabi. But if she knew a little bit of English, I could very well convey to her. So I told her, my neighbor, I called that girl and I told her to translate my Hindi to her in Punjabi. But actually, but we like this is about the maid servant. But somebody like culture or somebody has started, they have a knowledge, For that time, we need this language to convey our thoughts, whatever we want to tell the other person. So it is a states of different states. When we go to other states, when we go to Kerala, I've been to Trivandrum once, and nobody knew Hindi, never. And that time, I didn't know English very well. I didn't know English, but yeah, broken English I could talk that time, and I conveyed what I wanted because I was standing in the front of a shop, so I wanted to buy something, but my Hindi he couldn't understand. Then I thought, let me talk to him in my broken English, and that time he got it very well. Okay, ma'am. This the cost of this sari is that, and cost of this suit is that, and he spoke very well English, better than me. Yeah, so this is about the states. When we go to other states, and English is nowadays actually it's very compulsory.
Yes, and I think Kerala peoples are very educated than the other state.
Yes, they are educated and they know English very well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and their English language is so good in the in this South Indian like what the like MTR. They use MTR with in the with English language, but their sound is so good.
Yes, of course. Yeah, they can speak. When you go to any restaurants, also any shops, they all will be talking not that fluent English, but still, thoda bahut aata hai. They can convey what they want to say, and yeah, that is the point. So, how you are practicing Kalpana daily? What you do?
Daily, I just speak out with other person for 1 hour, and yes, listen to the videos and sometime podcast. And yes, when I listen the any conversation videos, then I try to imitate.
Yeah,
and also when I read the story, so I just make thought related to the story in my mind and then record myself. And after recording, I listen to my recorded videos, the audio, and I just try to find out my errors. And then again then I again record myself. And again, I listen to that video. So third time, I feel like that in the third time, there is no error. So I do daily or alternate day.
Yeah, this is very nice technique to study. Kalpana, I would ask you before, like earlier, a few months ago, I think you were not that confident to come on videos, as I know.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I was not confident at all.
Every time you denied coming on the video. But now I see you speak very well, of course. So it's with the practice, Yeah.
Yes, it happens because only the practice. Like I am practicing regular, and for 2 and 3 months ago, I was not considered. So
Yeah.
because of that, I was not so confident to speak out. Now I am speaking out for 1 hour and I'm recording myself, then listen to my videos and then rectify. So this is kind of thing I am doing. So I feel like that now. No, I don't have any problem to speak out. If I have a thought, if I am able to speak, like.
Very nice. So your practicing techniques are very nice, And if you are doing daily, you will be like very good speaker in few months only. So you are practicing hard, good to know. Because I remember when initially, like a few months ago, when I asked you for the video call, you would deny every time. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I don't deny, but our time is not matching. I think so.
Okay, maybe for that reason, but
Yes.
whatever the reason was, and now you are available, so I'm very glad to connect with you. Because I wanted to talk with you, but it didn't happen many times, yeah.
Because your time is, I think, 2 to 5, but and that time I was not able to attend the class because I had to pick up my son, and then I just busy with him, and then my teaching it means my academy time is also started, so that's why I was not able to connect you. And this time today is holiday, and and I have taken my classes in morning, so now I am free this time.
Fine. Okay. So your children are at home. So they do celebrate this Christmas, your children?
Yes, ma'am. They only celebrate like on the 24th. There is a celebration in their school.
Okay.
And they only, and in on 25th December we just make the pakwan only, this kind of thing, and we celebrate like in the hotel, and in the evening we will go to the hotel and eat. The dine out only, and sometimes like there is a I could say there is a planning for night, like we are going to watch movie. So this kind of thing we celebrate.
Very nice. Because, children actually what? Children know, they should know about those festivals. It is not a festival as, but nowadays every festival is celebrated everywhere. See,
Yes,
Diwali, Holi, these festivals are also they are celebrated abroad, right?
yes,
So now, yeah, as the language is becoming global, and the festivals are also like globally celebrated,
yes,
all the festivals. Yeah, not that much, but still, some festivals are celebrated in other countries too, right?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But the Christmas festival is not celebrated in my family. So we just for children's sake, we just celebrate these kind of things, and they decorated the Christmas tree for the school decoration. So that's why they had done do these things.
Yeah.
And yes, and my daughter was saying in the morning, Mama, we decorate the tree and we just hanging the socks.
Yeah.
It's socks of the Santa, and we just put the letter for the Santa and for our wishing.
Yeah. Okay. So how old are your children?
My daughter is 9th standard. She is She has done complete 14 years. Okay. And my son is 8 years old, and he is second class. He's in
he's in second class. Okay.
Yes.
When we were a child, like I was a child, I still remember on Christmas Day, my father used to keep some like sweets or toys, underneath my pillow. When I would get up, my father would say, see, something Santa has brought for you. And I really thought, maybe the Santa, he brings so much for us, But we can't fool the children nowadays, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. But as your son is
They are more aware about everything.
Yeah, actually, yes, correct. Yeah.
And we don't, I think, actually, we don't believe on that. Like we should write something in the paper and just put it in beneath the pillow. So, and Santa will come to fulfill our the desire. So we don't believe that. So that's why we don't do this.
Nowadays, children are so, what to say, they have so much of knowledge about like how they face. We can't, I told you, no, we can't fool them actually. But
Yes.
in our time, there was no media, no TV, nothing we had. So we
Yes.
thought, and that time we thought, yeah, maybe Santa Claus comes. So,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
so Kalpana, do you have any questions?
Yes, ma'am. I have any question, ma'am. Like, why are you connecting with this language? I want to know. I am very curious to know why are on this age. Why are you connect? Why are you holding this language?
Okay, why I am connecting over here? Just for the sake of meeting you, every people, because I'm so social. I love to meet actually. See, whenever I travel somewhere, no, I'll connect with the person who is sitting beside me, like the lady or children. So I love to interact with you people actually now on Skype. And I love to interact, I told you. And the second reason is that I want to have my fluency, good fluency. Because in so many years, I lost my fluency. I did not get that good atmosphere, and I never knew. Actually, I was not aware a person can, he can learn by himself or herself. Like we can solo practice. I never knew if I could do solo practice, I would have done. But I never knew about this. Like we can practice with the solo. Yeah. So yeah, because I lost my practice for the practice and with the interaction. These two things. I am here. Yeah.
Okay, so ma'am, do you have any experience related any job? Like, have you ever do any job?
Yeah, Kalpana, it's a very, very long ago. Yeah. See, that time, yeah, for only few years, I taught in a school, but not in a very good school. I would say, I'm very honest to tell you that not in a big school or good school, because I was not fluent in English, as I told you. Yeah, but I taught in some class third to fourth, only up to fifth. So up to fifth, the language is very easy to teach anybody. So I could
Yes.
teach that. And my husband got transferred to Punjab, then I left the school. Yeah. I did not like, not for many years. I didn't do it for many years.
Okay. So, ma'am, I was asking because like people have happened like any circumstances because of this circumstance they need to learn something new. They need to develop their personality. So that's why I'm asking like English now. English is my need because I want to improve my personality for my academy for my future. Like I am doing something in different in my life. So that's why because what is the need of learning this language? Why did you learn? That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm actually very passionate about this language. See, whenever I used to see somebody speaking fluently in a very, very good manner, I would think, why can't I? So now, and I couldn't practice it. Actually, I didn't get that atmosphere because in my in-laws' place, in my father's place, nobody spoke in English. So with whom to practice? So now this Skype is very good. There are so many apps on where we can practice. There are so many trainers we can connect to. So
Yes.
that's for the practice actually. Yeah.
So did you learn this language on your own?
Yeah, you mean to say the way I'm speaking, about this language you are asking, right?
No, no, no. I am asking like, did you learn this language on your own, or you just went to some any academy to get the knowledge?
Yeah, so actually, yeah, I was totally throughout, I would say, I was in an English medium school.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe this is the reason I know about English. Yeah. So actually, maybe you ask me the question, ma'am, you are in an English medium school, then why you need to learn now? The thing is that when I was in a school, though I was in English medium school, like that atmosphere was totally of Hindi.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
know, yeah, Hindi English mix. Like when we came out of the class, the teachers as well as the students, everybody spoke in Hindi only.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so only with the subject teacher, when like any other subject teacher would come, that time it was in only English, the teacher would explain everything in English. But once the teacher went out of the class, everybody started in Hindi. So I remember. Yeah, so this is the way I couldn't practice in my younger days. Yeah.
So, and it is only when we want to hold something, like we have to be habitual, or we have to be surrounded with the things, like
Correct.
yes, like if I talk about my experience when I was in college, so that time I learned this language. And yes, I practice a lot and with my friends, so that time I was able to speak out in English. And
Yeah.
after marriage I just disconnect with this language. I forgot everything. Not I am forget, like I was not habitual to speak in English. So this is the thing, if we want to something, we have to be surrounded with that,
Yeah,
otherwise.
you must.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be like totally you must उसमें डूब जाओ. You know,
Yes.
then only really. Okay, Kalpana, it's time to like wind the session. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Bye. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Have a good day. Yes.